Hello everyone and welcome to Fantasy Recaps Family. Today we are going to see a survival thriller film from 2022 titled Beast. Spoilers ahead, watch out and take care. The movie opens in an African preserve forest. A group of poachers are silently moving in the forest with torchlights and guns. They're tracking lions. A group of lions are eating a dead zebra. Poachers see them and begin to shoot. They try to run, but most of them are dead. The poachers drag the bodies and loads in their truck. Suddenly, they hear an animal growl. It's a male lion from the group. It looks so angry and ferocious. The poachers try to kill it, but the lion hunts them one by one. It tears their skin from the bones and kills them mercilessly. On the next scene, a doctor named Nate Samuels and his teenage daughters, Mare and Nora, are flying towards Africa for their vacation. Nate's wife died recently. He is taking his daughters to his wife's native village in Africa. After they landed, Nate asks the girls about Africa. They say it's too hot here. They go to a tea stall and wait for their ride. Nate's friend Martin comes there and takes them to Nate's wife's village. Mare and Nora are very happy to see the village and they go to Martin's house. Martin's girlfriend left him recently, so he's living alone. The house looks a little dusty but nice. Mare sees the photos taken by her mom hanging on the wall and says that they are beautiful. There is a photo of her standing under a tree. It was so amazing. Nora and Mare liked it so much. Mare also loves to take photos. She shows it to Martin. Martin appreciates her. Nate says it's beautiful. Mare looks at Nate and says he's never praised her before. Nate hesitates to see her face. Nate is not with Mare and Nora when her mom dies, so Mare is mad at him. She thinks he is the one responsible for her death. Nate tries to reconnect with Mare, and that's the reason that he planned this trip. Next day, when the sun rises, Martin asks Banji, his co-worker over the radio, to come to the valley near the old schoolhouse. Mare and Nora got ready and came with Nate. Martin says that he's going to take them on a VIP tour inside the restricted area to see some amazing wild animals. Mare and Nora look so excited. They go in a car to the forest. While going, they had many funny conversations. They see many wild animals and Mare takes a lot of photos. Finally, they reach the valley and meet Banji. Banji is preparing a tranquilizer rifle for an emergency. There, they see a group of lions roaming around some rocks. Banji says Martin rescued these lions as little cubs and grew them till that day. Mare and Nora are so excited to see them. Martin says that lions will live in groups. Female lions used to hunt and male lions used to protect their family. Nora asks from whom they should protect. Martin says that the male lions protect their family from other lions and other predators. He says each lion and its family has its own territory, and if any other lion tries to enter into the territory, male lions will fight to the death and protect their family and their territory. Martin goes near the lions. Mare and Nora see this and get scared. Banji says the lions will be nice to him. Like he said, 2 male lions came near Martin and played with him. Martin was very happy to play with them. Martin sees a wound in a female lion's paw and realizes poachers might have attacked the lions last night. He asks Banji to get a veterinary doctor. Nate asks what happened. Martin says that it's poachers and takes them to a nearby village. While they're going, Nate asks why they are hunting lions. Martin says for its bones and teeth. Nora says that she read online about anti-poachers killing the poachers and asks Martin whether he is also an anti-poacher. Martin says he's just trying to protect animals and they reach the village. Martin is so shocked to see that all of the village people are dead. The whole place is full of blood and all of the people have scars and wounds all over their body. Nate asks the girls to wait outside and goes inside with Martin to see if anyone is alive. All of them are dead. Martin says that a lion killed them all and the lion must still be out there since the blood is fresh. Nate comes outside and sees that Nora is missing. He asks Mare where Nora is. Mare says she was just here. Both of them shout her name, but there was no response from Nora. Tension rises up. Both of them search for Nora everywhere and finally hear her scream. Nate rushes there and finds Nora was scared by seeing a dead girl. He comforts her and all of them get in the car. Martin drives the car and asks for help through the radio, but no one is responding from the other side. Suddenly they see a village man who is bleeding in the road. Martin stops the car and asks what happened. The man tells him about the lion. Nate asks the girls to stay in the car and tries to save the man. Martin goes inside the forest with a gun to search for the lion. He goes near a water stream and hears the animal growl. It's the rogue lion. It jumps over and hurts him. On the roadside, Nate tries to treat the man with his medicine, but he dies. In the forest, Martin tries to shoot the lion. The girls hear the sound and get scared. Nate goes inside the forest to see what happened and sees the lion. Nate runs towards the car and gets inside and closes the door. The lion chases him and hits the car. Since the car is well built with steel rods, the lion is not able to break the door, but it breaks the window glass and jumps over the roof. Mare and Nora are shouting out of fear. Nate asks them to stay calm. The lion comes down, jumps towards the window, and grabs Nate's leg using its forelimbs. Nate tries to kick the lion with his other leg, but the lion begins to drag him outside. Mare starts the engine and drives fast. Nate kicks the lion in the face and the lion leaves his leg. Mare drives fast near a downward slope and hits a tree. The engine fails and the car stops. Nate comforts them and tries to start the car, but it doesn't start. Nora says that they are trapped. Nate says someone will find them. Suddenly, they heard Martin's voice through the walkie-talkie. Martin says his legs are in bad shape and asks whether the girls are safe. Nate asks how to save him. Martin says he's going to die and asks Nate to stay safe inside the car. Martin says he can't leave him and asks him to stop the bleeding. He asks him to heat his knife using the lighter and put it in the wound so that the artery will close and the bleeding will stop. Martin did the same and screamed out of pain. Nate and the girls hear his scream. Nate says that they're close to him and says that they will save him. Suddenly, Martin sees the lion standing in front of him. He says that he's going to die. Mare says that they can make the lion faint using the tranquilizer rifle. Nate agrees and asks Martin to wait. Martin says that the lion left him and asks them to be safe inside the car. Nate goes to the roof and searches for the lion using the scope in the rifle. Suddenly, the girls see the lion walking majestically on the rock above them. Mare sets outside and runs toward Martin to save him. Nate tried to shoot the lion but missed the shot. The lion jumps over him. He falls down and the lion tries to grab him. Nate goes under the car. The lion attacks from all sides and tries to get under the car, but Nate was fighting hard to stay alive. Nora is screaming out of fear, sitting inside the car. Mare goes to Martin. She holds him on her shoulder and helps him walk using a stick. The lion is still trying to bite Nate ferociously. Nora takes a tranquilizer injection from the box and injects it right in the lion's ass. The lion begins to faint slowly and goes away. Mare comes there with Martin and asks about the lion. Nate says that Nora hit it in the ass. Nate stitched Martin's wound. Martin says that the tranquilizer will wear off in hours and the lion will come again. In the nighttime, Mare is trying to contact others using the radio, but no one is responding. Nate promises to keep them safe. Mare said that he didn't even save their mother and begins a fight with him. Nora asks them to stop. Martin wakes up. Nate gives him water and asks why the lion is doing this. Martin says that the lion may be looking for the poachers who killed his group, since it only keeps killing and not eating anyone. Suddenly, some poachers arrive there in a truck. Nate asks them to give them a ride outside. They see Martin and shout that he is an anti-poacher. They become angry and try to kill Martin and drag Nora outside of the car. Suddenly, the lion jumps over the poachers and begins to hunt them one by one mercilessly. They tried to kill the lion, but it tore their flesh and killed them. Martin asks the girls to stay inside and goes to take the truck's keys from the poachers. He searches the keys in the dead bodies one by one. He hears the hissing sound of the lion and climbs over a tree. The lion comes under the tree. Nate takes a snake from the tree and throws it at the lion. The lion gets distracted and goes away. Nate finds the keys, but the lion goes and attacks the car. It breaks a door and gets inside. Martin grabs the lion and asks the girls to go outside. The girls go out. Martin and the lion fall down the slope with the car. The lion gets hurt. It's so tired, but it doesn't stop hunting. Martin is trapped inside the car. The car's fuel is leaking. When the lion goes inside the car, Martin says, "I'm sorry, boy," and lights up the car using his lighter. The car blasts. Nate reaches Nora and Mare. Mare got hurt in her stomach. Nate ties it using his shirt and goes to see Martin. Martin is dead, but the lion is not there. After the sun came up, Nate rushes to the old schoolhouse with Mare and Nora in the truck. While going, they see the group of lions which Martin played with. They reach the place and Nate takes Mare inside to treat her wound. Nora follows them. After treating her wound, Nate asks Nora to look after Mare and goes in search of water. Suddenly, the rogue lion comes there. Nora and Mare see the lion and hide from it. The lion comes near them and they scream out of fear. Nate hears it and rushes toward them. He shoots the lion, asks them to be safe inside a room, and goes outside to fight the lion with a knife. The lion chases him. He lures the lion outside the building and runs toward the group of lions. The rogue lion jumps over Nate and begins to bite him all over his body. Nate tries to defend himself with the knife, fighting it. Since the rogue lion entered into their territory, the two male lions came there and fight with the rogue lion. After a ferocious fight, they killed the rogue lion. Nate faints and gets a dream about his wife. Bonji comes and takes him to a hospital. After a few hours, Nate wakes up. Nora and Mare are sitting near him and comforting him. Nate says that he loves them so much. They went to the tree in which Nate's wife took a photo, and they take a group photo there, and the movie ends here. Many thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please consider subscribing to our channel. I'll see you in another interesting movie. Until then, take care.